So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the thermal camera. Let's think about some questions that might be a little bit different for you to answer.
Do you want me to turn off the lights so we can try to see better with it?
Sure, that'd be fine.
What's better?
Viva's setting up.
I'm gonna sit like you.
Okay. What would be something very okay, I got a little pain in my head too. Okay.
Right?
So make note that there is a fragrance thing in this hallway.
Oh, there is? Okay. And Viva, let me know and I'll turn the light off in the other room when you're ready.
Okay, I've just moved my shoe out of the way. Well, let's think about.
There's something. This whole area always keeps drawing me where this
Okay.
spinning wheel is.
Oh, I love that spinning wheel.
Yeah.
Did you use the spinning wheel, if I may ask? Is that something you used? Are you familiar with it? Are you a fan of the arts?
What's up, Viva?
I'm getting a,
Did you like art?
not a scratch feeling,
Uh-uh.
but you know when you get a bug in your shoe and they bite you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Painting? Did you, and we had a whisper, but did you used to paint? And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up this meter. And
Viva's getting sensations in the hallway.
okay. I think this is on. Flashlight. Oh, thank you. Okay. There we go. All right. So if you would like to, you're more than welcome to make that needle move.
No, I can't see it, huh?
Okay. It's okay.
I feel like this is too bright. Let's see.
That's all right. We can use the cell phone too.
No, still too bright.
So, did you paint? Were you a painter? If the answer's, oh, that's my cell phone because it's on wireless, I think. No, it's not, but it's on.
Is it mine?
Let's see. Let me close that out.
I'll bring my phone away.
I'm going to put it on airplane just to be sure here. Let's see
Should we
if that
put my
goes.
phone on the airplane because we're not using it right for your Wi-Fi?
Right now. Okay. So, did you paint? Were you a painter? If the answer is yes, can you make that meter move to this direction? Or indicate a yes answer, or show up on our camera here. See, that's my hand. Did you paint? We got a spike.
Got a little blink. Well, every time you ask that, it flips just like that.
Did you use oil paint? Acrylics?
Charcoal.
Did you use charcoal? Were you a drawer? Drawer? How about watercolor? Florida's full of water. Pastels. Did you go out and paint nature? Portraits of the home life? Did you paint what was happening at home?
Feels like there's a young woman, like 20s, like young woman, like not a child anymore.
Okay. Were you engaged? Can we try that again? Were you engaged to be married? If the answer is yes, can you make that needle spike or make it move in this direction? You were engaged. Okay. Did you get married? Again, same thing. If the answer is yes, can you make it move to the right? Did you die before you got married?
Did he die?
All right. Did he die? Was the engagement broken?
Did he die in the war?
That's my knuckle. Sorry.
I thought there was one on the other side.
Did you made your family's clothing, right? If the answer is yes, can you make that needle spike? Did you hire somebody to make the clothes? I know the spinning wheel isn't native to the house. Is that correct? The spinning wheel was brought in afterwards? She done communicating already? Okay, some different questions. What do you think of the patchwork quilt? Do you like it?
I'm bearing a gift. The theremin and the battery.
Okay. Thank you. Do you want to talk with us? Again, we're not going to make you, so it's okay, but we'd love to. We'd love to talk with you. Can you consider us visitors in your home? Did you grow up here? Were you a native of Brooksville? Or did you move here? Do you dislike all of the tours?
That was the camera.
Do you dislike all of the paranormal investigators? Are you tired? To our spiritual lady in here, the spectral woman, are you tired?
I've got a question for you. Do you like the necklace that's on this mannequin?
My immediate thought, because I asked did she like the patchwork quilt? At least my immediate response was, it's just another question like what I've gotten before. Do you like this in the room?
Yeah, this is all just light talk to her.
No, I'm just asking about the necklace.
All
Sorry
right.
about that, but I'm curious if she likes necklaces in general.
Okay.
I know who else is here. Who else is on this floor? Because you weren't the one that knocked.
There's another spike. Can we talk religion? How does she feel about religion? Were you a Christian?
Of course.
Were you a Catholic? Okay. And that was a whispered no. Were you a Baptist? You were a Baptist. So let me ask you this. As a Baptist, did you follow the King James Bible? KJV?
She's confused by that because it's almost like, is there another one?
Okay. Well, that's very Baptist.
Is she from this country?
Okay. Are you from this? Okay, we got a spike on that. You're American, like the rest of us. Okay. So as a Baptist, how do you deal with the idea that there are no ghosts?
She says there are none.
I'm sitting down.
So are you a spirit?
Yes. Wealthy.
Okay. Well, okay. So biblically speaking, there is the story of the eye of the camel. Did your wealth get you into heaven?
She says my heart did.
Okay. Then I'm kind of confused why you're still here.
I feel like this was her home.
True. But are you attached to this house? And wouldn't the Baptist faith say no attachments? Would it be kinder to spirits than to ghosts? Small spike.
Ask if she's waiting for him.
Are you waiting for him. So, if you've been to the other side, you've been to heaven, following your Christian faith, here's a big one. What's God like?
Hearing light, love, and welcome. Yes.
Okay. Oh, we got a spike. Okay. Did you meet your relatives on the other side? Did you see your family? Did they cross over and you have not crossed over?
Where are they? Where are they?
Who are you looking for? Can you give me a name, please?
Hearing either like a Eustace or a Huey, ooey sound.
Okay. Do you think he crossed over and left you behind? He would not. Okay. Did you cross over and leave him behind?
It's like I seen so. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay. Do you cross back and forth freely from the other side?
She's just waiting. She's waiting.
So she's not crossing over.
It's like she went, she didn't see who she wanted to see, and she came back to wait for them.
Do you think there's a possibility that they did not get into heaven?
Oh, no. Oh.
Are we ready to go live?
Go for it.
She's almost offended at that. Like, how can you say such a thing? Like, it never occurred to her that that could be.
Okay, well then I apologize. Just asking questions to see what the options are for you. So you are waiting for someone. You yourself have crossed over. Have you accounted for being a spirit in accordance to the Baptist faith? King James was kind of a strickling about no ghosts, no spirits. It was just too Catholic for him, you know. Kind of a spike. There's another spike.
Just like, I'm not a ghost. I'm not a spirit. Like, she doesn't accept. She just is. She doesn't define herself in that way.
Okay. And would that allow you to align your faith with what has happened to you? That you simply exist and that you are.
She just came home.
And what happened when you came home?
No one knew.
No one knew what? That you had
That I
passed?
came.
Oh, that you had come here. I'm sure there's a little frustration with that. Did you have a wake? Did you attend your funeral?
What would have given you, like, pox?
Like a chicken pox?
No, it wasn't chicken pox that killed her. It was pox.
Smallpox?
Pox. Uterine pox.
That would be the door outside. That's the the sound of the door.
Not a
Right?
pot. What that have been like
Monkeypox?
with pox with smallpox it's called it's like little welts or
Yeah, I think so. Smallpox.
because you keep saying pox, and I feel these like almost like welts and
Okay. So you died of a disease. You caught a disease and died from it. And they weren't able to help you.
Viva, what do you know of smallpox?
Let me take a quick look. I'm gonna go off airplane mode for a second. We'll find a smallpox. You know they cured that, right? They actually cured it. Pretty cool. They have a small amount at the CDC, from what I understand. Is it 1883? What year is it for you?
it would have been after Civil War, but not too far after Civil War.
There's a small pox outbreak in 1883.
Because he went away to fight the war.
I just dropped the batteries. So apparently, this is what the smallpox looks like. Let's see. Is that what you're seeing?
Welts. Yeah, see how they're round and welts? Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
What year is it for you? Oh, I'm sorry. My phone is still in. Not in airplane. Okay, hold on. We are working on it. Airplane mode. What year is it for you? I'm going to pause my thermometer, actually. We'll just scan the room. What's the last year you remember?
It's getting so cold.